In spite of COVID, our Toronto real estate market sees record sales. Neither winter nor COVID have been sufficient to slow down our market. Fewer homes for sale and a surge of buyers entering the market sent our home prices up 23%. Hi, I'm Rosalin Smith-Carr here at Johnson & Daniel Real Estate in Toronto. If you find this information useful, do subscribe. Don't forget to hit the blue bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Let's have a look at the chart for the month of March for the City of Toronto. We can see that the prices are up by 0.6%. Home sales are up by a whopping 51%, but regrettably, new listings are fewer than normal. This and historically low interest rates is what's causing an avalanche of home buyers descending on too few sellers. Toronto certainly continues to be a seller's market, as it's been really for decades now. So we can see in this report, February 2021 shows 51% increase in sales over February of 2020, when COVID was not yet on everybody's mind. Detached homes are the most sought after. Their average price is now almost $1.4 million, which is an increase of 23% over just a year ago. Semi-detached homes are not far behind, with a 20% increment at an average price of over $1 million. However, the condo market didn't do as well. The prices here have dropped 4%, down to an average price of $642,000. Now, I suspect that this will change. So, if you're looking to invest in a condo, this is a terrific time to consider that. Let's talk about what's happening in the home prices above $3 million. This is a segment of the market that has not been breaking records for quite a while. Despite the economic slowdown caused by the COVID pandemic, a record number of home sales have occurred above the $3 million level. In 2020, real estate brokers in Toronto sold 1,062 homes worth more than $3 million. Now that's up 55.7% from 682 homes in 2019. COVID-19 pandemic reduced the number of foreign buyers. Canadians picked up the slack and led a purchasing binge in this multi-million-dollar home price range. We saw a surge in the high-end segment of the Toronto market. Purchasers wanted to invest their money and take advantage of the low interest rates. What will this surge in high-end home sales do to our Toronto market? CIBC chief economist Avery Schenfeld recently said that the strong appreciation of high-end homes in Toronto could make it more difficult for middle-income homeowners to trade up. The question most buyers are asking is, what has to happen for all of this to change? The Canadian Real Estate Association said in a statement that at the end of January 2021, 35 Ontario markets had less than 1 month of inventory. In simple terms, what that really means is that at the present speed of sales, it would take just a month to sell every home that is now for sale. House prices in Canada are out of reach, according to the country's Real Estate Association's chief economist. To stop runaway house price growth in Toronto, a major surge of supply is required, which could happen once the pandemic is over. Economists attribute the housing bubble to historically low interest rates. Even as prices have risen, monthly mortgage payments have decreased, making home ownership more affordable, at least for those who can afford the record high down payment needed today. In a statement released Tuesday, CREA senior economist Sean Cathcart said, "A major surge in supply is what some mini markets desperately need this year to get people into the homes they want and to prevent prices from accelerating any more than they already are." End of quote. Until the weather and public health conditions change, we're not going to see a flood of listings. Where do prices go from here? Will prices eventually fall, as many have predicted since the beginning of the year? Will they slow down and return to more sustainable level, or will they continue at full speed? Of course, no one knows for sure, but to get some sense of what the brightest minds in Canada are thinking, we look at Royal LePage's prediction for 2021, and they're looking at 5.5% increase. To quote them, a vast number of hopeful buyers were unable to find the home they were searching for this year, as the inventory of available properties fell way short of meeting the surging demand. Quote, a vast number of hopeful buyers were unable to find the home they were searching for this year, as the inventory of available properties fell well short of meeting surging demand. We don't see this disparity changing in 2021, with policymakers almost guaranteeing that record low, industry-friendly interest rates will continue. The upward trend in home prices is expected to continue. End of quote. We will leave you with this thought. If you need to buy a home, jump in. Buy it for the long term. A recent very savvy buyer of mine told me that he was willing to pay more now, giving the seller next year's value, but looking forward himself to enjoying many years of future appreciation. That made sense to him, and it also made sense to me in this market. Thanks for watching. See you on our next video.